Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Educators Podcast. Today, we'll be talking about how much technology is influenced in our education system today. Have you ever noticed the transition from using mainly paper to having everything on technology in the classroom? With the transition starting in higher education, and it is now spreading to the lower grades in elementary schools. Even though the technology is definitely a benefactor for education, but the importance of books is starting to fade away. Most do not realize most of the educators now did not have the same resources that are now applicable to students in the classroom today, like the internet, email, or smartboards. They used to type on typewriters, and now students have access to a desktop computer or a laptop. With this kind of change for students, today requires a change in the habits of the teachers and their knowledge on technology. Stephanie Diamond Hicks has some intuitive into this topic, stating in her article, unlike other fads, they have come and gone in the educational arena. Technology is here to stay, and it is probable that the use of technology in schools will dramatically increase over time. As technology is growing, so does the knowledge needed for teachers to know to be able to use in the classroom. Technology has been proven to aid in learning when integrated into the curriculum in a meaningful way. Integrating technology into the classroom does not only affect the educators, but also the students. But there is a point where the teacher becomes the student. With new and improved technology growing as we speak, it can become difficult to keep up to date on how everything works. So the educators need to go through some basic training to understand how to use the technology. And the outcome was substantially positive according to the research done by Kathleen King. She states in her article, an overwhelming finding of this research is that the teachers who learned how to use technology in these professional development settings described gains in self-confidence, expertise, and enthusiasm in using technology in the classroom. Even though the teachers and educators have to become the students, it is all worth it benefiting them and the students' enhanced education system. When the students already have the knowledge to use technology outside of the classroom, it will be an easy transition to incorporate them inside the classroom. But not all students have access to a technology device in all school districts. I sat down with Maya Raynon and asked her, as a future educator, do you plan to utilize technology in your lesson plans?
As long as it's accessible at the school that I'm teaching at. I think that's really important to recognize that technology is not actually accessible for everybody.
Yeah. When students state technology has helped them learn a subject better, it would not be a difficult transition for the students when technology is used properly in the classroom. Focusing on what students need to help them grow is the sole purpose of why teachers become who they are, and if including technology more into the classroom will do just that, then there should be a plan in place that is suited for each student to succeed to their fullest potential. Time has changed and technology has improved from using overhead projectors to professors using PowerPoint or Blackboard. These advanced enhancements in the use of technology have benefited in a way where course information is delivered to students in an easier way. Not only does new technology enhancements benefit the teacher with presenting for a lecture, but also the students in a way on how they learn and how they retain the information the best. It is easier for students to use and have access to computers to be able to contact their professor easier if they have any questions or use a tool on an educational program for that course and use it to their advantage, such as using helpful study aids given by the instructor or other materials that are accessible on the program. Trying to include technology more into the classroom does not rule out all use of paper. Not only does new technology enhancements benefit the teacher with presenting for a lecture, but also the students in a way of how they learn and how they retain the information the best. In the sense that PowerPoint helps students feel that their learning is maximized in courses in which PowerPoint is utilized in the classroom. Students also show PowerPoint and video/programs are more common in courses, and thus students understand how to use these tools and how it can impact them positively in the learning process, resulting with using PowerPoint and video programs in the classroom can and will help teachers and students in all aspects of the curriculum. Now that we have listened to Stephanie Diamond Hicks, Kathleen King, and Maya Raynon, we can come to the conclusion that as educators, it is our duty to challenge the minds of our young people and to strive to provide them with a quality educational experience that will benefit them now as well as later in life. Being able to help each student achieve their goals and give them the best tools to do so is a key to a teacher's description. Including technology more into the classroom will benefit the teacher and the student in many different ways. Having the teachers have access to enhance educational tools to better demonstrate and explain a lecture and or topic that is at hand. When students have access to educational programs online, such as Blackboard, gives them more room to communicate with the professor to ask questions or be able to go on the program and have easy-to-use tools to help them in all ways possible. Even though the transition may be a long process, but all efforts will be worth it in the end. See you guys next time. And thank you for listening into this podcast.